Mm. Tell me about your word, Allison.
I woke up with them this morning and I couldn't figure out. There's an expression that we have in Afrikaans which translates into English like that. But then I realized that there's something else, and it was a children's book of mine. It was about animals. And that was the title of the book. But the expression in Afrikaans means it amounts to the word acceptance. Things that are just so. It's just how things are.
What's the other word? What's the word?
The Afrikaans word is what's also a sentence that is maar so. It is just like that. So I was still trying to puzzle it out when you asked
me. Trying to figure it out alone, huh? My heart got very excited when I heard piece of that. So thank you.
I remember the picture in the book was a little baby elephant with its trunk being pulled, and the animal on the other side was a crocodile. Was
my word is happy.
That's ironic.
Yeah, because you wouldn't be happy if you had a crocodile in your nose.
No, one usually isn't. But it was a story of triumph because the baby elephant got away. So, but when you see the picture, of course, as a child, kind of intrigued. It was all these adventures about African animals. And life is so full of ironies and paradoxes.
Happy.
I
The
think if I
Walpole.
remember, I'm so sorry, JC.
No, you take it, Allison.
If I remember correctly, Hans, I think that's how the elephant got its trunk. Because crocodile pulled and pulled and pulled.
Well, next generation got more happy using it.
Yes, indeed.
So my word this morning is impactful insights.
Mm. It's a wonderful combination.
Aligning, matching, connecting purposes.
Mm.
Advancing passions. Releasing power. Being peaceful. Impactful insights. Obvious actions. Easy, yes, and that's what will make me happy.
Mm.
Hmm. Will it? Hmm.
Good morning, Sindrell.
Morning, Sindrell.
Good morning, Sindrell.
Good
Good
morning, Nikki.
Nikki.
Morning, Nikki.
Morning, everybody.
Morning, Nikki.
Morning,
Sindrell.
morning, Alison. Mm.
We're listening to the silence of our hearts.
Mm.
Yeah. And each of us will share our words, our soup, our mix we've been creating this morning. They're in the chat.
Okay.
Today we'll go in reverse order. Today mine is impactful insights.
My word was happy.
Hmm.
Mine is silence.
And mine were just so, or acceptance.
I gotta love all the above. Yeah. You know, when you have a checklist and you check all lists and you say all and above, I gotta say that for these words today. All and above. I tick them all off. Yeah. I tick them all off because yeah.
You got to check the list twice. That's what Santa does.
What was that, Hans? Say that again.
Remember to check the list twice. That's what Santa does. Good example. Do it twice.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I love it. Very cool.
That book she's talking about, Alison, the children's book.
Mm.
Mm. Nikki, I don't know if you. Sorry, Hans, what did you say?
What was your word in original? In its original language.
Oh, dit is maar so.
Hmm?
Dit is maar so.
This is Masur. What are we speaking now?
Yeah.
We're speaking
Afrikaans.
Afrikaans? Yes, yes.
Mm.
Yes, yes. What? Yes, she's speaking Afrikaans. I thought am I hearing things? Oh my God. Sorry, I just got like, what was that? Like, what was that, Gab? What was that? Sorry about that. It was like, I thought I was hearing things, okay? I actually thought I was hearing things, but I heard Afrikaans. Oh. Oh my gosh. I gotta send you something, Alison. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love this. It's very Afrikaans humor, and I'm gonna send it to you. I'm just gonna send it. Okay.
Right. Children's
And
book when elephant
I know-
with a crocodile in its
Yeah. And I know you've got a good sense of humor, so I'm not gonna be concerned. Whatever doesn't resonate with you, you can just throw out. What does resonate with you, you can say, okay, cool. But I think you're gonna like this. It's to me, this was very funny.
I'm sure we'll enjoy it, Nikki.
Oh my God. Yeah, yeah.
Hans was retelling. JC asked me what the words were. I just woke up with him, and it was a children's book. I think it was written by Rudyard Kipling. Rudyard Kipling.
Mm-hmm.
And the front cover was a little baby elephant with its trunk being pulled by a crocodile, but the elephant is bigger than the crocodile. It's like they're both babies in a way. And the story is that that's how the elephant got its trunk, because the crocodile pulled and pulled and pulled. And then the elephant gets away, but his trunk stays long, stays like that. There's all these stories that were kind of magical about animals and how they got their features. But in Afrikaans, the expression is things that just are like that. And it brings about that experience of full acceptance. Yeah. And then Jesse, what happened was Jesse said at one point he felt happy listening to what I had, and Heinz had felt a heaviness when he heard about the crocodile pulling on the elephant's trunk. And that just points to, how we often, and I think it's one of the most important things that we need to be able to do as an adult, is to be able to hold both of those experiences in one moment, which is full acceptance. The irony and the paradox of life. The happy and the heavy. Until you break through into the fullness and go right into everything that you are. And can be in the quiet of the silence.
Impactful insights.
That's what we do here. It has great impact on all of us and through the insight of others. Good morning, Craig.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Greg.
Good morning, Craig.
Morning, Craig.
Welcome to the silence, to the quiet.
The music has been shared in the chat box. Reflect on a time when life was happy. Your happiest moment. Hmm. Did it go away? Hmm. Did it change to something else?
In the last couple of days, I found that happiness is sort of a choice. Just being happy is just being present. You can be sad when you're present. You can be whatever you choose to be. But I found that the present goes much more easy when you're just happy.
Mm.
I don't think about why I'm happy or anything. I'm just smiling. I'm not used to smiling. It actually hurts in my face because I'm not used to using those muscles.
Happy is just a choice, just like frustration or stress or anxiety. Then
or like Allison's words, it's just so.
Yeah. Mm.
I believe you said, remember a time when you were most happy. But it converted for me as to not remembering a time, but remembering the feeling of not being happy. And the feeling, thank you for the question, the feeling was null and void. And as I think of it, it translates to not depression, but suppression. Suppression on every side, to not feel joy, to not feel sad, to not feel angst, to not feel inspired. Clinically, it was the safe space of the symptoms and after effect of having a nervous breakdown and being broke down in a survival mode.
Mm.
It was a cocoon. It was a place of null, but not void. And the contrast today is recognizably exuberance for life. And I'm so thankful and have so much gratitude for that cocoon and that survivorship. And for even knowing that place of being in a place of having a what you could call a dysfunctional existence, but it wasn't dysfunctioning, it was a purpose happening in the cocoon to survive a nervous breakdown, and yet getting up every day as an entity of society, getting up, taking care of the kids, getting them off to school, doing homework, going to work 10 hours, coming home, washing clothes, cooking dinner, going to class, continuous for at least 7 years, and not even knowing that I would had a nervous breakdown. But nobody recognized it. So I'm grateful that now I can recognize it in others and honor them in their cocoon and let them know that they're okay and that I'm okay. And when they're ready, they can fly.
Thank you for that impactful insight. Being a robot. And why robot is not to have feelings. It's almost like we're encouraged that not to feel, push it away. Mm.
Hi, Chi.
Yes, good morning, good afternoon, Chi. Thank you, Heinz,
Hi,
for the
everyone.
reminder.
Welcome.
Thank you, Sindra. Good to be here.
Feelings, emotions, just as they are. Accepting the just so, they're just so, they're just there. They can control us, and we can choose them. Mm. So, welcome to the silence, being led by Sindrel. I'm facilitating impactful insights. Heinz is aiming at happy, aiming us towards happy. And Allison is the space for just so, accepting as is.
Sometimes in the accepting, there's also the importance of being able to allow for the beauty and the celebration of what is.
In that, say to yourself, I choose to be happy just in this moment.
Mhm.
And just notice if anything happens. Play with the words to shape and add to the intention. Like a frequency dial, dialing in the frequency. Mind just turned to a statement. I am happy. I am. Interesting. So I think about that. For me, I am happy. It's like this child stomps his foot. It's like picks up, stomps it down in a angrily fashion. I am happy, damn it. It's like, what is that? Oh, that's a reaction to the world. My child being told to be happy. Mhm. Rather, a wobble to being happy. As it is, just so. Anyone else want to bring their word and throw it into the fire? Not as a just as we can all enjoy it. Just like we all enjoy a good campfire.
Well, I definitely have a smile. I'm smiling as I speak. And as Bob Marley says, just be happy. I don't know if you know that song, but it's one of my favorites. Just be happy. And what comes up for me about happy, not because it's positive, because it's definitely a positive, it's a positive plus. Because when you're happy for yourself, for others, and for the world. So happiness for me, the possibilities of when somebody's hearing this and they go, oh yeah, that's easy for you to say, to be happy, right? And then they hear, could I be happy? could I be happy? You know, that just that little bit of like, it could be another way. Huh? Yeah, because emotions are emotions. Sad is sad. It's good to be, it's good. It's not a bad thing. Problems are not a problem. It's not a problem. There's not all problems that come into your life that don't bring that joy or happiness, take away. Yeah. It's not always a problem. It's something to work through. So happiness is a choice that we're choosing here. I'm just coming up with that, you know. That's the true bliss of where you want to be. Heart-centered, yeah. Not because of circumstances. Not because everyone's treating you nice or they love you. No. Because this is your choice. This is what you choose. Happiness is a choice. You choose it. So yeah, I love that. I really, really love what's come up. And yeah, I really thank you for that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, here's what came to me really quick as you were speaking, Nikki.
Yeah.
A problem is also a choice.
Yes.
You know, you
Yes.
decide that this is a problem. Is this a problem?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes, Craig. Yes, Craig. You know,
isn't that insane?
Yeah, and sometimes a loss, you know, when somebody lost dies, this is tragic. This can you can like just fall away. You just want to like go. You just want to not wake up the next day. That's how dreadful you feel. And isn't it interesting that you realize, whoa, whatever was gone needed to go for something else to come back, you know, and recycle. And that's what I love about the human life of experiencing this now, you know. Not everything comes into your life to take something away from you. Sometimes it's taking and adding on. And sometimes when the universe has to show you because it knows you, so it has to also teach you. And then when you get to understand, this is not a punishment. I'm not being punished here. I'm actually being guided. And isn't it beautiful when later on comes and you look back and you go, thank you. I was in public, just, you know, whatever. It did this in public. Disgracefully did this in public. Because people don't forget. People don't forget. They'll remind you. No matter where you are in your journey, they'll remind you of that one thing you did wrong. Forget about the 1,000 things that you did right. I'm just saying. So I'm interested. It's just very interesting. That's all come up now. And yeah, I thank you for that. Yeah, I really thank you for that. That was epic. Thank you. Thank you, Craig.
So as you were sharing, I was in the question, could I be happy? As I hear that question, the answer is in the question. The answer is be happy. Be happy.
Yes.
It is the choice.
Yes.
I was introduced to a grid of feelings, and it was in a program called, the key words I remember that my takeaway was love and above.
Oh, my Lord. I love that.
And the lower resignation, you know, where you have sadness, depression, anger, where I came to value anger because I would always stay away from anger because that's not a nice person. I don't want to be angry. But anger really is like the sparking fire to elevating your emotions. Because if you know you're angry, then you feel. because as I shared earlier, I was in a null state. So
Oh, yes.
anger was actually the breaking out of the cocoon. And so I don't want to lose my point where I was going.
No, you
So
got a good point. You got good points here. Trust
the
me.
mid-range is love. Like it was a scale of 10, love. So, and I knew, and I know that I'm always love. I always knew that. I always knew that I was love. I didn't want to hurt anybody, but I didn't want anybody to hurt me either. And my lower resignations was how I felt like I was receiving, how I was being treated because of expectations I had on others. That's a whole nother chapter. But love and above. So it was easy for me to get, once I recognized my feeling ranges, to just say, be happy, love. I knew I was loved. That was always home base. I could always get to home base. And then it was to be happy, right? So can I be happy? All I have to do is like an elevator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can just pick what floor you really want to be on. And you just touch that button in you and be there. Because we have agency and authority of self-regulation. And no matter what else is going on, I could just get to happy, which is even above love, get to happy and see myself sitting on a park bench, eating a popsicle, hearing the ice cream truck, hearing children playing in the background, dangling my feet even as an adult off the bench, and just singing the song, Be Happy. So it's a choice. I could always go and be angry. I could always hit that other button and get on the elevator and be sad. I could always get on the elevator and be numb. It is so much fun to ride the elevator and pick, because I'm the conductor of my feelings. Feelings is the most important thing. And I choose be love, be happy, be gratitude, be self-actualized. Because when I choose and I live and I breathe and I be and I share and I emulate because I am, I'm happy. And that's what I resonate and give to the world, whether it's received or not. Because guess what? When you pick whatever great, wonderful, loving, exuberant vibration you choose to be, I'll see you there.
Ooh, ooh, wow. I just got it. I'm going to say this because if I didn't say this, I was going to wait, but it's come up and I just want to say something, because when you hear Sandrell say that, right? And then mentioning the anger, right? And the sadness, right? And how she took the elevator up there. And that was, her thinking of feeling and feeling being. And that conditioning took her down the spiral of depression. Okay, let's just get that straight. It went down a spiral because there was no other way, right? But then she went into another state of being, of thinking, and knowing, I'm choose love. Ooh, hear that? I choose, baby. I choose. And it raised her above her circumstances of what she went through in her period, in her life. We're talking life here. We're talking her whole life. Yeah? She rised above. And she chose these. And that is why she's here today speaking on behalf of all of us. Now, that is like, so it could not be any more practical than that. You can, like, that's a course in one sentence. If we get it, if we really get it, then you'll see things change rapidly. Because that right there, yeah, it's just the most powerful thing ever. And you see what's beautiful about that, I just want to say, to add on to the Jessie and the Sandrell combination of all this beautifulness of realizing, wow, you have more momentum. There's more coming. There's more. Because you're stepping into it, man. Yeah. You follow that. You follow. The more happy you are, the better for you, because you will then be able to do more. When you sad and downtrodden, you got nothing. You feel like nothing. You don't even want to get out of bed. You see? You got to tap in then. This is where you tap in. That's it. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Everyone. Thank you.
Absolutely. This is what's so significant here, you know, and so beautiful, like honestly beautiful. It's like making and creating a better place to live in, you know, with each other. I mean, think about it. We have this. Can you imagine? Just imagine. This is it. This is the new norm. Yeah. 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 Just be able to just find life out of, you know, and inspiration and motivation and just, yeah. Just for me, I got too many things happening right now. So I'm just going to internalize it for a few seconds because it's explosive. You see, it's just explosive. Yeah, so I choose it. I choose that today.
That brings up Jessie's insight, true insight.
Yeah.
Once we start sharing, it just grows and grows. And the happiness spreads. And we don't need a reason to be happy. Normally, you need a reason to be sad.
Oh, yes, Hans.
It's like I was told, the truth don't need participation, only lies do. And I love that laughter. It brings so much happiness.
Oh, let me tell you, I can't help it.
I know. That's why I make you laugh again and again.
Woo, it's just like, yeah, it's just magical. Yeah, you want to be this magical. You want to be this magical. This is what you want to be, man. We have so much resistance to it, conditions around it, you know. I mean, come on. It's like crazy.
Just
Imagine what?
Yeah. Just imagine one day if everybody did like this, how the world actually would be. Everybody would go around grinning.
Oh,
because
you
they
see,
actually
this is
open and beautiful people.
Well, I think it's happening for me. Like, it's so obvious, you know. It's so obvious what's happening right now, and it's just wonderful. And, you know, going out on a dragon and going on this and doing that and, you know, exploring and having to come together and hear each other, you know. and get to know just get to know one another, just saying, just as a human, nothing else than just a human, and having human experiences. I love that. So yeah, I'm all about that. So for me, this is the happiest I think I can ever be right now, to be honest. I mean, if you want to really be really honest, this is it. I couldn't be any happier right now. And
It's because it's
yeah.
contagious.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, I just want to say about Sandrell, because it's ringing very loud. So when Andrell says about anger, it's a very good point what came up there also, because what came up is that anger was known as a sin for many. And it was bad to be angry. You were bad. You were bad. Not the thing. You were bad. You were labeled as bad, naughty.
And nothing good could come out of it.
Nothing good comes. In fact, you will be punished so severely that you will never be able to express that again. It will be so suppressed and so deeply rooted that you don't even know that you've been carrying this for all the years, and then you explode. This is why anger is very important to express. It is okay to be angry. This is very important. And let me just say, in relationships, because we're all in relationships here with each other, but we also have different dynamics of relationships. So I'm talking marriage, I'm talking partners, I'm talking friends, I'm talking just in general. When two people come together and they get angry, the one person will believe the thinking that if they get angry, then that means they're going to leave or going to be ghosted. You know what ghosted means? Silent treatment. Like, you are bad. I'm going to show you now. Okay. And then they either silent treatment, or you feel that they're going to leave you. When you're just expressing your anger, doesn't mean you don't love them. You're angry about something. Hello? And so this is important. And Christ was also angry in the temples. Yes. So let's just get this understanding. And for that, anger is rooted in bitterness, resentment. It will eat you from the inside out. You will get deceit. You will be so in deceit, like disease. Let's go there. Disease. You will create your own disease in your own body because of those things that you have, that only you can take away. So it's now the knowing. It's okay to express. Just express it. And what I love about anger, it's not about being angry, but just as long as you don't hurt someone. This is important, because we don't want to be destructive in our anger. We don't want to hurt someone. We don't want to hurt them in any form. Yeah. Just wanted to say that. Yeah. Because a lot of people holding on their anger, and they don't even know they're angry, man, because they were told anger was a sin. You'll go to hell if you're angry. Now, honestly, this is the truth. And it's crazy, but it's the truth. And then wonder why you're walking around hurting others. Because it's so much heavy heart. Heart's hardened. It's hard. That's why we come back to the heart, man. Got to heal the heart. The heart has to be healed. And it takes time. But I'm just saying, yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Anger is just venting. Just like when you put on a tea bowl, it will whistle when it's boiling. If you don't take out the whistle, it'll boil over.
Yeah, that's it, you know. And it's important to be able to express. It's got nothing personal. When somebody gets angry, it's nothing personal. It's just like when my son comes home, you know, and he's in a mood, like he's really in a mood. And I would go like, whoa, you know. And then in my head, I'm thinking, yeah, you know, look what I do for you. In my head, I'm thinking this. Yeah. And this is done, that's done, this done, that done, this. I'm listing everything that I'm doing for him, yeah, because his behavior is not coming in alignment with what I'm thinking. And I'm putting him on a list already, thinking, oh, you, what are you on about, huh? You got no attitude. Look at this, look at that. No, he does. He has a right. He has a right when he comes into his home, in his own home, and wants to feel what he wants to feel. I give him that space.
The only problem with anger is other people think it's something to do with them. They take it personal. When you're angry with something else, you could be angry with yourself even.
Got to give people space.
Why did I pay that much for it when it was on sale the other place? Simple, but it has nothing to do with the world. It's just inner anger. And it's not like people will ask, why are you angry? Because I paid too much. It's nothing they can do about it. It's about the past. We can only support others and share our happiness and joy and whatever, and try to get them to laugh, because it's really hard to be angry when you're laughing.
I love that a person is out in the world and dealing with circumstances and situations, and some things they can process and some things don't get processed as fluently that agree with them, and it gets stopped in the middle of the process and another event will occur. And so by the time they get home, there's these unprocessed events and emotions. And so I love that you recognize, you know, and it made me see, like, sometimes when people come home, they just do let their guard down and feel what they feel and houses, because they're processing unprocessed emotions and feelings and expressions that were new to them, and it may not have even made them mad, but the expression of it didn't get fully processed, and it got locked into a space, and the aggravation of not having that moment and that silence and that time to feel that feeling out, because it got interrupted by a teacher or a bus or a horn or somebody tapping them on their shoulder, and wanting to go back to that space where that sweet spot of that growth was going to occur, where simulation of oneness was going to be expressed, but it got interrupted. And that's angst. And it's like, let me just get home and go to my room and be and process. Oh, yeah.
Nelly. I was on the relay, you know, when you're running on the relay. I'm true as living God. I'm on a field with you now. I was actually on my, like, you know, one of those rugby fields or football fields. Yes. I got to just tell you how I literally, as you were speaking, I'm here on the field here, and because I had to contain myself, okay? Because I don't want to go, amen, because it is so like hitting me. It's like hitting. It's like, whoa, like, what is that? So I'm running on the field now. When you were talking, I'm running on the field, okay? And I'm thinking, yeah, man. And it's like, you know, when you have a relay, when you got the bats.
Yes.
And, you know, I don't know about you or anybody at school, we had different colors because we had different houses of our sports. I was a red team. It's called the Jones House. Anyway, we were red and you were blue because we had the blue team. Yeah. And then, and literally, like, I don't know who I was running. Am I running? No, you running. Yeah, you were running. You were running, Sandra. And I was going, yes, go. But now you're not on my team yet, yeah?
It doesn't matter. We're winning.
But that's the thing. It's so cute. And then I'm like watching you, hey, and you're running, hey, and I'm going, yeah, baby. And you know, when you come into the end, you were speaking so fast. It was the perfect like speed for me because as you're speaking fast now, and I was going, yes, yes, yes. And I'm like running, and you running. And for what? I just felt the bat. Listen to this. I felt the bat hit my hand. Boom! And I said, go, Nikki, go. You see
One
how precious
love.
that is?
We lost you, Nikki. Come back, Nikki. You're on silence. Is it me?
Nope, it's not you.
She must have ran off into the stratosphere. Oh my. It's beautiful.
I think she contributed. Silence is true wisdom's best reply.
Mm. Allison replied, love this. Thank you so very much for all the contributions today. It's a wonderful start to today again. Blessed be. Thoughts or feelings? Does anyone want to share thoughts or feelings? Maybe what you say will help me get there. Is there something in your mind, a question or a thought? What do you get to do today?
For some reason, I can't get the song from what's it called, The Little Mermaid, out of my head. Under the Sea, and I don't even know the lyrics, but it's such a happy do 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 do. Do.
Mm.
The music is just happy music.
Mm.
And right now, I'm putting my clothes away. Washed my
Mhm.
clothes yesterday, so putting it together and sort of, yeah,
Mm.
cleaning up, having a great time. I'm with you people.
Mm. Thank you for sharing. I could instantly picture the Little Mermaid under the sea and being happy and all of the creatures being just how they are. And remembering taking my daughter to see the Little Mermaid, and I was happy I could take her, and she was happy she was there, and just making a mother-daughter moment. So thank you for bringing all that up for me.
Beautiful memory.
Mm.
Thanks for sharing.
And I'm folding my clothes too from yesterday out the dryer.
I'm bringing forth impactful insights that are counterintuitive to the existing narrative, to the existed thinking, and to the existing feelings. The conversation is with someone who is open and who can hear. So I choose it to be grateful and impactful and insights into, wow, that changes everything. And the potential, seeing the true potential. Getting that one yes. That cascades into multiples because of the impactful insights. Removing the blind spots, removing the barriers because of the automatic fight, the feeling, the fight, the threat, the fight and threat that aren't allowing us to hear a way out, a safe passage, an opportunity.
you said blind spots. I believe that in a great way, this gathering is a honest antidote to anything called alone or loneliness. Because the blind spots is when you may feel alone, it may be because you're not seeing your own blind spots. And when there's others or someone in unity and harmony with you also watching and being, you feel like, someone can catch you up on your blind spots or experiences that they share that will illuminate you seeing and experiencing more and not missing so much or anything at all. And here we get to, like, I know for me, to bring up things that are here to teach me, to expose me to see and feel more. And when it's affirmed or experienced or expressed with others, it's the humanistic, spiritual, holistic being that's shared, and someone like kind of gets you or keeps company with you or just is with you, feels with you, explores their own explorations and more. And it's like the forest opening up all of its beauty and splendor and glory, and you get to share it. And it's so much more to the dimension of life and living and experience. And that's why I welcome hearing from everyone, and even hearing you in your silence. I feel so much like Nikki and I are talkers, like da 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 da. So it's like feeling, and I've come to know myself as an empath, as I've never really identified myself as that before. But because of here, I've come to know myself even more. I've come to be myself even more. I've come to explore myself even more. So I thank you all for every word you say, every contribution that you make in your silence or in your voice or in your energy that you bring here. I thank you all. And when I say thank you, I really mean thank you for being open, for maybe even being closed and just opening a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more, and you to explore. I just say thank you. Say thank you to the universe for bringing me here. Like, hey, thank you. Thank you. And this is not a one-way ticket. It's a ticket that has no limitation of destination. It's just a choice of what catches my feeling, my heart, my eye, my inquisitiveness to explore you, to explore myself in you, to be open for you to explore yourself in me. Yeah, thank you. So that's like what my gratitude is like. Thank you. Thank you for having me not having blind spots. And that when I'm not on this call and I go out into the world, I see things. I see beautiful things. I have beautiful experiences. I have beautiful engagements. And it's okay that they're fleeting moments and seconds, but those are the things that make up my days. And that makes me excited to make someone else's day, someone who doesn't have what we have here, but I take it with me and I give it and I share it and they get it. I ran into a woman yesterday. I was just pumping some gas and she had pulled up in the line, and then I pulled up and had to take the pump that was in front of her. So she had already been there for a moment or two, and it was at BJ's where you have to have your membership card to get the gas there. And now I'm slow. I take my time, and she was slower than me. And I was finished, and I was like, you don't really want to walk up on people in their car, because they couldn't get crime is a relevant thing around here. So I wanted to try to get her attention before I got too close up on the car. She had her window cracked, so I said, sister, and she did look up, and I just said, are you having any trouble? Did you forget your BJ's card? Because I know I forget mine. So, sister, do you want to, use? Can I help you? Do you want to use my card? And you're really not supposed to share, but it was a greater good of. She's now my sister, and my sister and I have come here to get gas. So I fixed it in my mind, and it was okay. And she was like, I have everything. I just, I'm just getting myself together here. I know I'm muffling it. She said, but thank you so much, because you just let me know that God is watching over me. And she just gave me moments of testimony of being thankful, So it was like a moment of two firecracker lights coming together, and just like having such gratitude for the moment that we live in humanity, where we are love, and we look out for each other. And she didn't, she could have had a blind spot, but she felt good that there was someone caring and looking out for her, and it was showed through another human being. And I was honored that it was me, and that she saw God, in the presence of that day, that she was not alone. Even though she was in that car alone, she was not alone, and she's never alone. And it reminded her of the presence of she is not alone. And I love you guys for not being alone, not allowing yourselves to be alone, for the bees gathering and pollinating. Mm. And blind spots are not bad. When someone taps you on your shoulder and go, hey, did you see this? Did you see that? Did you see this? And that's what you guys like expose the beauty, to choose love and above. It's so cool. Even the synchronicity of folding yesterday's washed clothes. I love it.
Thank you, Cinderella. That was lovely.
Thank you. Thank you.
This has also become a place where I come and load myself up with love, and yeah, I appreciate you guys in this group and this space too, because my path toward this has been long, with a lot of challenges, and pain, and suffering, and trauma, and now I've finally got here. Yeah, and I appreciate it. There's a sense of meaning in it all. It serves a purpose.
Yes.
I'm very grateful for being here. This is a space of peace and love and caring and sharing and all the good stuff.
Shows a lot of caring through sharing.
Mm-hmm.
When other people share their story, you feel connected in a way because it's sort of your story also in a different way. It's like, wow, I'm not the only one feeling like this. I'm not the only one who had to go through that. It sort of cleanses out one's past.
It is good when we share our stories.
We get to be more present.
I love it. Each and every story that has been told here.
And like Sindrell said, there's the synchronicity of folding one's clothes at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That shows we're all having the human experience from washing clothes to making to having a
It is so heartwarming and to be here today in this group, because outside the season is changing and cold and windy and autumn is here. So it's good. Are you okay, Nikki? Oh, she's gone.
Her phone is still on the line, but it's on mute.
Yes.
She says she was out walking, so.
Yeah. Funny how she just got muted. There she is.
There she is.
No, I'm not
Nikki.
walking. I'm not walking.
Oh, I thought you were out on
That's
the
what-
field.
And that's what you thought, but I wasn't.
Okay.
I'm here. I'm
Okay.
listening.
it was the analogy of running on the field. I think that's why they thought you were out.
Isn't that interesting? What I said. Oh, wait a minute. What I said and what was heard. Can you hear that?
Yes.
Right. Very important lesson here. Very important lesson in life. Right here, right now.
I love the way
Ooh,
you
that's
told that
very
analogy
powerful.
because
Very
it shows
powerful.
true
That's
insight to
how
compassion.
powerful the
Because
imagination is.
he was not on my team, but I still voted for her. Yeah, that's that's a true way of being joyful. It's being joyful for other people succeeding.
Very,
For
very
going the
true.
distance. Yes,
That's
go,
it.
go.
Oh, come on
But you're
now.
not on the team. Who? What
Okay.
matters?
All right. I'm loving this one. All right. Yes. All right. I got things coming up. Yeah, like I'm telling you, I got things with feelings and thought, and Sandra mentioned. Oh, isn't that an interesting one? I got a few things coming up for that one, but before I share with that one, just putting it aside, you know what I'm saying? Just putting it aside, waiting for the right time, because it's all about the timing now. Timing, you know? Timing.
You're waiting for the bases to be loaded.
Oh, honey, it's loaded. It's ready to go.
Nikki, better up.
Woo! Listen, I tell you, let's just breathe that one in. Let's just take it all in, because it's very yummy right now. It's getting very yummy. You know what comes up for me right now is the right people will stay to figure it out with you. Isn't that just what it is?
Wow, there's an insight.
Amen to that. And Craig came through for me, baby. Here it comes. We hit it right there in the jawline. Yeah, that's a. You gotta feel that one. Yeah, you gotta feel that. Now on the jawline, man. You know that upper hook? It's an upper hook, baby. I've done boxing. I trained for boxing. I know boxing. Yeah, upper hook. Let's go. Upper hook. Boom. That's an upper hook. That's a hook you want to hook into. And it came through for me. I know what comes through for me. It's a hook. I connect to it. It's magnet. I know what I know. So this is a double upper hook. Let's go there. Double now. It's gone double. It can go to triple, but I'm waiting for the triple. Because I can pace myself now, you see. Isn't that interesting? I can pace it. Oh, I can feel the players coming in one by one. Boom, 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 boom. And you know what happens? All the knots. It's all coming together. Yes.
You just heard the rhythm of your heart.
A
Boom,
plan is
boom,
coming together. A plan's coming together. New ideas are unfolding right here, right now. Talk about the future, baby. Here it is. Thank you. Yeah, so that to me, I just love, because I just thank you for that. Because it came in very nicely. Okay? Craig came in very nicely with that one. He landed it beautifully. Yeah. If you heard that, yeah, it's very interesting. So I'm very grateful for. But there's so much. Woo! I tell you, it just gets better and better and better. I'm just going to tell you straight up, it just gets better and better and better. So just to hold on, just hold on a little longer. That's my statement, yeah. But it's interesting about feelings and thoughts, huh? Feelings and thoughts. Yeah. When we change our thoughts and our feelings, we change our electromagnetic signal. Yeah. Wow. It's impossible for anything to stay the same when we change our energy. Okay. Energy is the basics of all things. It is the blueprint for the physical. Change your energy, you change your life. If you could just change your energy, you'll change your life. And that's just come up now. I did not write this. I did not rehearse this. I did not think it. It's come up right here, right now. So take it or leave it. There it is. And I know this to be true because I'm a living proof. And that's enough. So thank you. That's a home run. Touchdown. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. The winning
Yeah.
team, baby. We are in the winning team right here, right now. You can't lose when you're winning. And even if you are losing, it's not possible because you will still win. Yes. And that should be enough. So yeah, thank you. Mm.
Well, my loves, I'm on my way out to sparkle all the sunshine and love and community and joy wherever I go. Blessings to you all.
Hey, little Cindy, you can put that red coat back on.
I didn't think she took it off.
Go out there and conquer the world, lady.
Have a pleasant day.
I don't think she's taking it off, but it's okay. We love you, Central. Missy.
Thank you, guys.
Bye,
Thank
Central.
you.
Bye.
Central.
Bye.
Great morning, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you for a blessing of the morning.
Yeah, it's nice.
Thank you, Jesse.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
I enjoyed it. Thank you. Bye for
Yeah,
now.
blessings, everyone.
Much
Love and
love
hugs.
and
Bye.
light.